1. I think I'm still in Act 1. Jesus. Probably because I took so long to find the stupid elevator button. Anything back here?
Set those charges on the supports. I'm bringing this whole damn place down.
Got to number 1, 2. Got the time to take a break. Oh, you're telling me breaking already? Is he dead? I can't tell if he's dead or not. Oh yeah, he's dead. What are these? Take these. Well, night-night anarchy. That was the saddest grenade I have ever seen. Other than the grenade that Stuffy accidentally threw in the elevator shaft. That is different. That was an accident. That does not count. Where did he go? Like in high school, I never read more than 3 total books, but I am trying to have a conversation. Yes. God damn it. Are we done now? 3 total books that had straight A's and high B's in English all 4 years. How is that possible? I hated reading, but paid attention. Yeah, reading and writing weren't my strongest subjects. Math and science were my strongest. But I had pretty much straight A's through all of high school. And middle school. That wasn't smart. But I did actually take the time, because you guys have been wanting me to do it, to look into Twitch things. To see what it is, what I would need to do for it. And actually, it's improved. The first time I saw Twitch things, I was like, eh. But they've actually, like, the software or whatever they use, or, like, the client or whatever, actually is, like, bumped up. I was watching a streamer that I follow do it, and it's actually pretty interesting. It looks like an actual karaoke machine, like you see the, like, where your tone is supposed to be and stuff. Cause I thought Twitch Sings was, like, literally you don't get any, like, it doesn't tell you, like, the words to the song. It doesn't play, like, any of the music. You're literally just there singing it. And I was like, no. Stuffy will not be doing it. Oh, writing was good. I despised reading, too. I didn't even do book reports over the same. You did the same. Oh, you did my book on the same book 2 to 3 books every year? I mean, that's just smart. That's just a good use of your time. Like, the teachers would always be like, hey, you can't use a report that you wrote last year, but they didn't say you couldn't do it on the same book that you wrote, read last year. I just didn't like writing essays. That's the only thing. Like, I'm good at writing poetry and stories, but when it comes to essays, I suck at essays. Writing, like, a thesis and conclusion. Fuck your grenade. Get back. Hey! I'm talking to you. Sir. Can I shoot you between the boxes? No. Sir. I will throw a grenade. Don't even test me. I will throw a grenade for 1 person. Alright, we'll shoot you. Are you already dead? Oh, you're dead? I'm talking to a dead man. I end up never having the same teacher all 4 years. Yeah, that's the only problem. Because they didn't really start, like, major essay writing till, like, high school. And since I went to, like, a specialized, like, art high school, it was, like, literally the same, like, English teacher all 4 years. And I was like, so she would do, like, 2 books the first year, another 2 books the second year, and, like, it was always 2 different books. Do not place or arm explosive charges without consulting the demolition plan and schedule. This is very important. Proper position of each charge is necessary. Oh, they're gonna blow up the building. They're going to collapse it. Likewise, timer delays have been carefully calculated to minimize air overpressure and increase debris fragmentation. Any team found to have deviated from the plan will be subject to termination. Hell, my senior year, I gave the exact same book report. Literally, I still had my book reports from junior year on my computer, so I printed it off in senior year. Yeah, there was only one time I was able to do that, and it was actually that I had wrote a report in high school, and then I went to college for one of my English classes, and they literally were having us read the same book, and like the report was exactly the same, because usually they give you like a prompt, and it was almost the exact same prompt, and I was like, I wonder if she'll notice. Because again, she wasn't my high school teacher. It's not like unless she knows that high school teacher. think I'm supposed to go on the elevator, but let me get this real quick. Unless I'm supposed to open this. Nope. Eh. Push the button.
Damn it, what are you still doing in that facility? They're about to blow the whole place to hell.
I'm trying
thanks,
my
Finn.
best.
I was wondering when we'd hear from you again. Why are you helping us?
Because I'm convinced that if Sergeant Beckett dies, everybody dies. It all has to do with Project Harbinger. I'll explain later. Just haul ass.
So that he thinks that he thinks that Beckett, who is part of Harbinger, is like the only hope of killing Alma. He literally thinks Beckett is their only hope, so that's why he's helping in it, because he thinks that if Beckett dies, everybody dies. Hell, I won a poetry contest my senior, but I entered it as anonymous. Yeah, I've won a couple poetry contests too, but I've like you said, I've entered them in anonymously, so it's like you won, but you kind of didn't because they don't know who sent it in, so it's like woo.
Beers, check in. What's going on down there? Shit.
Oh, I forgot I have slow-mo now. Ah! I totally forgot I unlocked slow-mo after they did the whole surgery thing. This room is on fire. God damn it! Are you still alive? Holy shit! I'm more impressed, if anything. Well, that is not the way to go. Well, the teacher who hosted the contest who knew who wrote that, but no one else knew it was mine. She even asked why I entered anonymously. There was... So, when I used to write poetry, I used to take a mundane object and twist it. Well, hello, Dragons. How are you? I finally catch a stream. You're like, huzzah! I used to take normal objects and change them. So, like, if it was like a gun... I tried to make it seem like... I'm trying to just take an example. Take a gun and make it seem like a cooking utensil. Like, I would try to change it on its head. And there was one that I took of... Let's just say a fruit. I'm not going to say what fruit. And it's actually not the fruit you would guess. I'm going to say that right now. And made it pretty risque. And it was actually one of the best poems I ever wrote. And my classmates actually loved it. And it was great, and they all wanted me to enter it in a contest, and the teacher was like, no. Even my teacher admitted that it was great, but she's like, it's too risque for the school. But they're like, come on, and then the teacher's like, no. They're like, please. She's like, no. Well, life sucks. Yeah, life is pretty bad, I think, for everybody at the moment, unfortunately. What the fuck? Cancer? Oh, you are like a big boy. Yeah, you're like a big tanky boy. That's not gonna hit anything. Sir, your tanks seem to be protruding fire. That seems like a danger hazard. I'm gonna report you to HR. Well, I found the contest popularity contest because even teachers have preconceived notions, so I entered anonymously. Can't be judged on popularity or lack thereof. They didn't know who wrote it. Yeah, that's a problem with contests in high school. It's like, even if it's like, you could have the best thing, and just because you're not the popular kid, you lose, kind of thing. Live hosted by Hoover Vacuums when it really sucks. This sucks. This weapon is the worst. Burn, damn it! You have to get like really close to them to use it. More like I can't do anything at all to kill time. Oh, really? You have nothing to do? Man, that sucks. There's no like video game you want to play. You don't want to take up knitting. I think knitting would fit you, Dragos. You seem like the knitting kind of person. What is this? Oh, they do exist in this game. That's a syringe. I thought that the health ones were. Max on that. I hate this weapon. Get me out of this weapon. Let's go back to the rifle. I do, but family. Ah. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. It sucks, man. I apologize for that. Saving. Please do not turn off computer. I don't know who, like, exits the game by just turning off a whole computer. Unless you're, like, in a rush. ATC says, Terry, I was able to complete the attunement process on Michael Beckett. I'm sending over his data. I need you to recalculate his correction offset. Snakefist. Oh, hello, Genevieve Astrid. Like I said, this isn't Terry, but I'm sure he'd tell you you're wasting your time and his. Alma is way out of control. I just finished the comparison against the final readings, and I pulled from the vault before Wade let her out. The growth rate is exponential. Yeah, you don't say. She literally made a psychic explosion into the middle of the city. My mom's physically been up my ass. Really? Even right now with how everything's going, again, it's like either people are like way extreme to the point they're like assholes, or they're to the extreme where they're like literally giving shit away. Like they're like literally like, here, take my pillows, take my cereal. Like they're literally like take everything that's left. So there's like either the people that are like being dicks or the people who are being like really generous. It's like it's bringing out people's like true sides. But I'm sorry about that, man. So make adjustments. Sakefist, I can't adjust for this. The containment plan will not work. It's just going to make it worse. I think I know what they're planning on doing. ATC, you have 3 hours. Have it ready. So I think they're going to try to use Beckett to lure Alma and then contain them both. It's like a meme I saw. It shows installation complete. Press any button to continue. Guy pushes power button. System crashes. Man, what? It said push any button. Like when you're at the start screen of a game and it says push any button to start game. And it's like literally pushes power button. Isn't there a game that you literally get an achievement? Oh, hi, Alma. And it says like you get an achievement for just putting the game into the console. I forget what game it is. It's like, yeah, you did it. It's like that achievement. One day, Alma will learn about clothing.
What's that?
Nothing. I need to be using slow-mo more. Oh god, why did you lag at that moment? Yeah, I keep forgetting to have slow-mo, and it's like the greatest thing in this game. Why is there intense battle music all of a sudden? That's why. Later, she wasn't that bad before, but this virus cut made her like that. You know, and I have to give... Again, I don't know your parents fully and your family fully, but I get that it's a stressful situation for everyone, because I know, like, Raycoon was talking to me about that he had a coworker that kind of was, like, one of his friends at work, and then all of a sudden she just flipped and was like, fuck you, and, like, throwing him under the bus, and all this stuff, and I was like, and he was like, she's never been like that. Perks of living by yourself, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Facts, but I'm broke and too young. But I know a lot of people are stressed out right now, so it's like, I'm like, you know, yeah, it sucks, but it's like, also, like, give them the chance to kind of, like, maybe get better, because it might just be that there's just stress and that's how they're venting. But it still sucks. Like, they still shouldn't treat you like that. There's no excuse. But I'm just saying, it's just a lot of people don't know how to handle this situation. We've never been prepared for this. Like, literally, we don't have any plan. Like, the government, which is stupid, the government never made a plan for if we had some sort of major outbreak, what to do. It's like you would think they would have planned ahead and been like, hey, just in case there's like a plague, we'll do this. But they didn't have any plan like that. Which is weird. Like, they have a plan for if, like, zombies happen. They actually have a zombie plan. They have a plan if, like, aliens happen. But we don't have a plan if there's, like, a major virus or outbreak. Especially since viruses can be weaponized. It's like, it just seems weird that we had no real... Seizure warning, Jesus. This is a hospital.
I was afraid of this.
What is it now?
Alma, she must be after Sergeant Beckett. His telesthetic profile is off the charts. As I suspected, she can sense him without amplification.
That's why she keeps trying to come to me.
Who the fuck is Alma anyway?
She's the mother of the apocalypse.
I like how he calls her the mother of the apocalypse. Doesn't just say that she's like, you know...
I'm lost for words.
Doesn't just say that like, you know what, she's causing it. She's the mother of the apocalypse. She is the bringer of death. She's like the fourth, no, she'd be the fourth, well, the bringer of death would be the fourth horseman. I was trying to remember which one death was. Nah, but it's normal stuff, but she's going extreme conservative. How are you gonna say no? Now my education hobbies are second. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. Like, I have to say I'm very lucky, and I think Army's very lucky too, that we both have families that are fairly supportive.
How we found him.
But I feel bad when I hear stories like, say, like yours, where like their families are just going nuts. Snakefist, hey, Snakefist, damn it, quit pretending you aren't there. I can see you on the video feed. I hacked the security system. Snakefist, did you read the report I sent? ATC, I'm busy, Terry. Snakefist, I don't know this Terry person you speak of. He's really on this code name. Anyway, did you see my conclusion? You know the part where it says probability of success 3%, probability of catastrophic side effects 84%? Your status is now set to away. Snakefist, bitch! bitch. Someone's angry. Someone needs a Snickers.
That's not a gunshot.
Oh. Did I actually shoot him through the window? I don't think I did. I think it denied me from shooting through the window. Yeah, no, he's still dead. That's not very helpful if you don't crouch behind it. You made me destroy a poor innocent vending machine. But I wanted a Mountain Dew. God, I don't like checking the bathrooms. And horror games are like the worst things to check. Anything in here? Nope. Nope. Always depressed and crap doesn't help, and apparently getting sick pretty often. Yeah, no, so I am with you there. Like, I have already anxiety issues. Plus, I have depression that kind of comes with it. It comes with anxiety, and mine has been like everywhere since this whole thing's been going on. Like, streaming helps. Like, talking to you guys helps a lot. And I hope it helps you too, like, talking to streamers or talking to, like, me and stuff like that. But yeah, it just helps, like, talking to people about your issues. But yeah, like, my health issues have gone crazy. And, like, I'm having, like, symptoms that I've never had before with my health issues because of all this. It's more that it's the financial stress. Like, I worry about, but I mean, at least I hope you're at least still getting your oh, what the? That was fast! Oh, shit! This is something I do not want to be involved in. I don't know. You have you guys' own issues. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude on this party. But I hope it's like, I hope you're at least still, like, you know, able to de-stress by watching other people. Like, again, I was watching a guy named, Katana, and, he's a great guy, and he's very easy to talk with. And he's always willing to help his, viewers and stuff. Like, if they have an issue and need to vent, he's always there. Yeah, a lot of TV shows represent death and pestilence as two horsemen instead of, like, one, like Supernatural did. Yeah. And it drives me crazy. Like, I know it's like the simplest thing, but it's like, again, I'm so big into that stuff that I'm like, it's not its own horseman. It's Conquest. It's supposed to be the fourth horseman. Not Pestilence. That's why I was so impressed when, I don't remember what movie it was, but there was a movie that was like, yeah, like, Conquest, blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh my god, they did it correctly. Yeah, my mom, she's done it on stream. Oh, that sucks too. So she actually comes in on stream and does it too, which is embarrassing for one. And then, of course, you know, depending on how your viewers are, like me, I would understand and, like, be very sympathetic with you. But some people just kind of, like, will, like, you know, be like, haha, your mom just yelled at you kind of thing. And it's like, dude, don't do that. Like, I remember one time, I think Syndrome might have been in a stream at the time. My mom, when I lived with my mom still, she came up to give me a snack. And because she usually leaves me alone, when I lived with her, she would leave me alone when I streamed, because she knew it was, like, the way that I got my, like, help with my anxiety and kind of, like, de-stressed and stuff. But she came up to bring me a snack, and she placed the plate next to me, and I had no idea she was there, and I'm like, Jesus! And she was like, I'm sorry, I thought you needed a snack, and I was like, you could have warned me. And she's like, well, I said I was coming up the stairs. I'm like, I can't hear with these. But yeah, I'm sorry, man. Nobody should do that. Like, again, I don't go while Army's streaming and be like, hey, you were supposed to clean the blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't do that. You don't do that to people. That's just embarrassing. I am so turned around. Where the hell did you come from? Give me over here. Yeah, no one said anything in chat per se. Yeah, sometimes it's like one of those things that you're just like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's just, yeah, it's one of those things that, like, your friend tells you something that's, like, really deep and important, and you're like, I want to be there for this person, but you also don't know what to say, and you're just like, that sucks, I hope things get better, and I always hate when people say that to me, but it's like, but then you say it to somebody else, and you're like, fuck, I just said the thing that I hate hearing people tell me. But it's like, sometimes it's the only thing you can say. You're like, I hope things get better, and you're like, fuck, I just said the thing. Or things will get better. What are they shooting at? What is that? At least he seems to be helping me. He's on my side. Records and documents. Stack and burn highly sensitive documents should be shredded first. Computer's disk drive should be burned and then smashed with a sledgehammer. Jesus, those poor computers. Medical samples. All biological materials should be destroyed by means of white phosphorus or sulfuric acid. I think the acid would be fine. You don't need to do both. Oh, it says or. I was like, Jesus. When disposing of personnel, use the untraceable equipment that has been provided to you. Any personnel neutralized by non-standard methods, strangulation, should be disposed of according to the guidelines. So I'm guessing they're going to burn those people. Is this it? Can I go down further? I feel like there's more. Oh, there's not more. Well, sometimes that's all you can. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like, there was one time in chat, I don't remember who it was, but somebody was really depressed in my chat, and I was like, I hate to say it because I hate hearing it from other people, but things will get better. It just takes time. You just got to learn how to, like, vent your frustrations and how to kind of, like, cope with the stress and anxiety. Oh, hi, Alma. I feel really connected with you, Alma. I don't know what it is, but I feel really connected to you. And I was like telling him all the things I hate to hear, but at the same time, it was like all I could say. Because after going through all my anxiety attacks and all my depression and all that stuff, I'm like, it's true. Like, I hate hearing it, but it's true. Like, again, you'll learn to cope in your own ways. Like, because the ways I cope might not work for, like, Syndrome or Dragos or Army. So I can't say, like, do this and this and this, because it might not work for you. But usually what I say is just find something that helps you cope, whether it's talking to somebody, playing video games. Because my thing is video games and talking to people. And that's why streaming is the best thing for me. But again, it doesn't work for everybody. I just sit in my room and do nothing. Damn, man, I'm so sorry. I mean, if you ever get, like, super bored... Again, I know you're usually... This is not... I don't remember what time you're usually up. I think you're usually up this time, aren't you? If you're ever up during this time and you're, like, super, super bored... I don't know if you're a part... I think you're a part of Army's Discord. Oh, I thought that guy was alive for a second. Which I'm a part of his Discord too. You can message either one of us and just talk. I'd be down to just talk. As long as we're not, like, like, if I'm not streaming, I'll definitely talk with you. And I'm pretty sure Army would do the same thing. Oh. No, you leave Jimmy alone. Jimmy just wants a snack. See, Jimmy's just hungry. Hey! I'm up 24/7 now, and yeah, I am. Yeah, so, man, if you get, like, super bored, like, you can definitely, like, hit me up on Discord.
What the hell?
We'll play Hangman or something. Oh, shit. He's just really hungry. He needs his protein. You saw he was all skin and bones. Jimmy? I was like, are you dead or are you not dead? Oh, he ripped his throat out. Ah. Jimmy. You could at least have the decency to clean up. My problem being now on my phone is now a problem, so... Oh, really? So pretty much soon you're just not gonna have any technology. Jesus, you're like a... What do you call it? Like... A prisoner in your own house. That's what I was trying to find the right say. Jimmy? Jimmy, you can't leave your toys laying around the house. What have I said?
Beckett, I just saw Aristide get into an elevator. I'm gonna try to catch up to her. Just focus on getting out of here. We can link up outside.
Where do you think I'm going? Literally, the building is about to explode. I'm not staying in here. Oh, look, a med kit. Highly suspicious that you're giving me med kits and guns right at, like, what looks like to maybe be a very important room. I don't want to jump down. Yeah, but nothing, Oh, yeah, this is when they were doing the surgery to me. Oh, this is when... Oh, Jesus. Jimmy, no! Damn it, Jimmy. Yeah, I figured something was gonna happen. They were giving me a lot of guns and medkits. Where are you? Oh, there's two of you. Fuck. You are hella fast. Oh, but you die, like, instantly if I shoot you with this. There's so many Jimmys! Yeah, but nothing's being sent to your sister? So, like, you can't do something, but your sister can, kind of thing. That's not fair. At least if you can't do something, she shouldn't be allowed to do it either. It's only fair. How many of these guys are there? Oh, shit. Nope. Get off me. No. That was intense. We done now? Are there any more Jimmys? My dad is just, my dad just being in a completely different room now just to ignore everything my mom does. Well, it sounds like, yeah, it sounds like he's just trying to get away from her at this point. Probably getting just as frustrated as you are. It just sucks that he's not standing up. For you. Oh, hi, Jimmy 14. Jesus. Oh, now the music stopped. I was like, I'm pretty... Oh, I thought that glitched through the door, but it's because the bottom part is broken. So this was where the room that Alma and I first, like, connected. Because they also said, too, that Beckett died, like... Oh, they come through vents. God, this is gonna be like Dead Space. That Beckett died, like, 2 or 3 times on the table, and by not their means, by some outside means, Beckett was brought back to life. So I'm pretty sure Alma came and saved Beckett those 2 or 3 times and kept him alive. I mean, she actually has a job, though, but at least my mom doesn't barge into her room. Yeah, that's not fair. Again, if you're gonna do it to one kid, you have to do it to the other. Kind of thing. It's just playing favorites, unfortunately. Like, I was lucky and unlucky. It's not... I can't say I was completely lucky, but, I think I have to kick that table out of the door to open it. Well, that didn't work. I was an only child, which some people are like, oh, you're so lucky and stuff, but at the same time, like, you know, a lot of pressure was on me, because I was the only child, so I had to be, like, number one. I had to be the best at everything, like, straight A's, you know. If I messed up on anything, I got, like, really reprimanded for it, like slightest things. Like, I got in trouble for getting, like, B minuses, and stuff like that. Plus, it was kind of lonely, too, because, like, I was the only kid, so, like, if, like, there was times that I was, like, stuck at home for a long period of time, or whatever, I didn't have a sibling.
We have to help her.
Play. What is it? What the hell? Well, that doesn't seem sanitary.
Can you hear? She's crying.
Oh, he's talking about Alma.
Beckett! We have to help her.
Oh, now he's dead. I'm like, how are you not dead? That thing has injected you with way too much telepathic goo. I also hate it how my mom victimizes herself. Yeah, that's a problem too. With a lot of people like that. They they always make you feel like you're the problem and they're always the victim. What a sibling you can have, my brother, no charge! Yeah, So there's positives and negatives to being an only child, and there's also the same for having siblings and stuff. Oh god, there's more Jimmys. Here, Jimmy, have a head. They've been writing on the walls too. It's kind of freaky. But yeah, those kind of people always will make you feel like it's your fault. Like, the only thing my one mom has a problem with is that she always tries to, like, guilt trip me into doing stuff. Like, I'll be like, hey, you know, I'm gonna go to a friend's house. And she's like, but I wanted to watch a movie with you. And then she'll be like, you never watch movies with me. I'm like, Mom, we just watched a movie last night. And she's like, but this is a different kind of movie. And I was like,